sign, does that mean we should see film cameras here eventually for this film?
Absolutely. You know, several years ago, the state legislature passed some bills that made it, that enhanced the possibility of having films done here. And since my administration, we've been working aggressively to promote Birmingham and Alabama as a film production area. And we're just grateful to have this film 42 come here to do the casting. I'm grateful to Rose and Jamie, Cecilia, and the entire crew who have come here and caused a little excitement among people. You know, we got people lined up across the block trying to get in to be a part of this great production.
Are you guys negotiating to have them film at Rickwood Field? Is that a possibility?
They have gone to Rickwood and several other locations. You know, Rickwood is a very, very unique facility. It's one of the oldest, if not the oldest, baseball stadium in the country. And for a period piece, it works out just great.
You tell us what you ladies are looking for. I read the release that said character faces. I want to ask you whether the mayor has a character face or not, but what is a character face?
He's gorgeous. A character face is somebody, because a lot of times you see in movies now, it's that Hollywood beautiful, where everybody's long-legged, blonde, beautiful. And character faces is the everyday, like what you would see when you walk into a restaurant, where you would go to a ballpark. We want the real faces. We want you, when you see the scene, that we're bringing you back to, 1940s, and that, we're bringing that to life for you.
Why decide on Alabama and Tennessee to cast these characters? Is it because of our voices, y'all, or is it because of the way that we speak? I mean, these actors aren't going to be talking about it. Is it something about the look of the piece?
Well, we will be casting non-speaking parts, so it's not about the voices. We are looking for people in every state, but we wanted to come here specifically because we are filming here. And we wanted to be able to employ some of the people that are around here. But no, it's not because you guys have some
y'all. It's the incentives, it's the tax incentives, and it's, the locations. It's the ability to make a location into another location, like turn a stadium that may be here in Alabama or Tennessee, but make it believable that it's actually New York. So it's all about location and, what you guys have to offer, which is great stuff.
Mayor Bell, talk a little bit about bringing those employment opportunities to the people of Birmingham and how just even having that little extra paycheck can always help somebody.
Well, obviously we're living in tough economic times, and many people are looking for the opportunity not only to show their talents and skills, but to have some additional income. And while these are casting parts that won't necessarily have speaking roles, it does give them an opportunity to get their faces on the big screen and be a part of something great in this community.
Why no brown?
That is, you think that note comes from us. That's actually from our costume designer, and it's about when a lot of these people will be people in the stands, and we want bright and colorful. And people, when you look at pictures of the 1940s, because most of them are in black and white, people are going to tend to come all in brown, and we don't want that. And so the easiest way is if you say, not everybody wear brown, we just say no brown, and some will, but for the most part, we just want to see color on people.
Can you talk about those incentives that made Birmingham an attractive place for you to come?
That is not actually our decision. That is above ours. We're just a casting company, but I do know Birmingham has incentives that were instilled a couple of years ago that attracts production, just like Atlanta has those same incentives, and it's grown as a hot spot. And Chattanooga itself has its own film commission, not the Tennessee, but Chattanooga. So.
And I think the state of Alabama used Louisiana and Georgia as a model for our tax incentive programs, and it's starting to catch on. What we have to do is let people know about it. That's the biggest job that I have, to let the film industry know that they're welcome here, to let them know about the financial incentives that exist, and then once we get them here, we'll keep them.
Mayor Bell, do you care to comment at all on Superintendent Withers'